Helmets Off, brought to you by WCF Insurance, is now on. Headed to Las Vegas, because whatever goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, although what's happening there with the Golden Knights hockey team of the NHL is certainly not just staying in Las Vegas, but it's catching the country by storm, because this is an expansion team. No one expected them to win. One of the hottest teams in the NHL, and they are probably going to win the Stanley Cup. How in the world can that happen with a team that's just an expansion team? Expansion teams don't win. Well, they kind of do in the NHL. Trying to figure out what is so magical about this team. A couple of things that are kind of unique and kind of different, but there is one thing. I'm going to share that with you at the very end of all this, but there is one thing and one reason why I believe that NHL hockey can have expansion teams win the Stanley Cup, because it's happened before. And you look at all the other sports like Major League Baseball, NBA, the NFL, not so much. But there is one magical secret ingredient, and it's not because they play in Vegas. Although some people have claimed that it's called the Vegas flu. The teams come in, what do they want to do? They want to get distracted by all of the exciting nightlife and the fun things that go on in Vegas, and that's actually not true. Hockey players are very regimented in what they do. They do everything as a team. They're about eating together, watching film together, the whole thing. They stick together. It's not a distraction. In fact, I think it might be, this isn't my reason, but Vegas is hot, right? Hot, baby. Vegas is hot. How can you keep ice cold in Las Vegas? Maybe they have mushy ice. I don't know. I don't believe that. But here's a couple of things that are going on with the Golden Knights that are kind of unique. They're all cast off, right? No one wanted them. And so all of these teams, all these coaches that basically said, nah, we don't want you on our team, we'll let you go to the new team. There's a little bit of a chip on the shoulder of all these guys, and they have something to prove. So they're out to go get other people. There's also a uniting factor with something that happened tragically over the summer in Las Vegas, which is this tragic shooting that happened in an open air concert. And from the very beginning of the season, there was just this connection. The team gave a beautiful tribute to all the victims of this, and it was something that brought the folks to Vegas kind of together. So they have a cause beyond just playing hockey. So you've got this cause, you've got all these players who have a chip on their shoulder, and they're not superstars in any stretch of the imagination. So they really have to focus on playing well together. And it's that whole chemistry thing, that whole camaraderie, that synergy, that we're much stronger together than we are apart, and they just play great together. But that's not the reason. You guys ready for this? It's one simple reason. It's a goalie. There's only one hockey net, and if you have a goalie that's just lights out, you can win. And that's what's happening in Las Vegas. The goalie is on fire. He's on fire in the playoffs. He's been exceptional during the season. Look at Patrick Waugh back with the Colorado Avalanche. He was just unstoppable in the early years of the Avalanche. Big factor as to why these teams can win early on. You look at any other sport, you have very minimal scoring in hockey, and if you have a really great goaltender, it's the great equalizer. No other sport has it. Football, you got to have 22 guys out on the field, and although you can have a great quarterback, if you don't have a great offensive line, or you don't have great receivers, you don't have anything. Or you can have a phenomenal defense. A defense may get you by to an extent, but still you're going to have more than just one player. One player in one sport has more impact than a goalie, and the goalie is the secret, and the goalie is the way that expansion teams can actually win in a professional sport. It's been proven out. Helmets Off is now off. You can text helmets to 65537. Go to all those social sites and like us. Be smart. Dial us in on your smartphone. Until then, we'll catch you soon.